Hi, it's Jan Yvonne, here with a short, moderate sequence to get you going in the morning. So start out in a comfortable seat. You'll be sitting cross-legged or sitting back on your heels. Remember, if your knees like to come up when you're sitting cross-legged, go ahead and put a blanket or a block or something under your butt so that'll bring your hips up so you can sit more comfortably with a straight spine. So go ahead and let your hands rest comfortably. They can be on your knees or in your lap. And then either closing your eyes or keeping a soft gaze, kind of letting the gaze rest maybe a couple feet in front of you. And begin to turn your attention to your breath. So allow your breath to deepen. Just begin taking nice, deep, and slow breaths. So to encourage that nice, deep, slow breath, you're going to come to the Dirga breath. The Dirga is a three-part breath, right? Remember, in the Dirga breath, we begin the inhale by allowing the belly to expand, expanding then the rib cage, expanding from the chest and collarbones, and exhaling from the chest and collarbones and the rib cage, gently drawing back in, and then finally towards the end of that exhale, drawing the belly button slightly back towards the spine and up a little bit towards the diaphragm to complete that exhale. So remembering that the whole idea of the Dirga breath is to take that full and complete breath. Complete inhale, complete exhale. And then we're going to layer on the Ujjayi breath, or the victorious breath, or the ocean sounding breath, where we make that slight constriction of the back of the throat to make the breath audible, creating that soft ocean sound in the head. And now at the end of your next exhale, come back to your normal breathing pattern. Just kind of notice the effects of the Dirga and Ujjayi. And then letting your head bow forward, let your chin come down to your chest and start to rock your head a little bit from side to side. Easy does it, just rocking back and forth. If it feels appropriate, you can start to make circles with your head. Nice, easy, gentle circles. And other direction, if you're making circles. If circles don't feel comfortable on your neck, just make some nice easy pendulum swings. So chin coming over to one shoulder and then back down to center and then over to the other. Easy does it back and forth. Whether you're making the circles or the pendulum swings, the next time your chin comes down to center, go ahead, lift it to upright. And then we'll make some easy circles with the shoulders. Nothing forced, easy does it. And other direction. Good, let your shoulders come to stillness. Now, if you do have a block or a blanket or something under you, go ahead and slide that out from under you. And then uncross your legs. You can go ahead and shake them out a little bit. From here, we're going to bend the knees and let the feet come flat on the mat. Let your feet be nice and wide apart, right? Like almost mat width apart. We're going to let the hands come back beside and behind the hips, yeah? And then let the knees just kind of gently rock from side to side. So easy does it back and forth. Make sure you got enough room between your feet so that inside knee is going to have room to come all the way down to the mat if it wants to. Nice gentle hip opener. Getting that nice rotation in the hip sockets. Get the synovial fluid going. The body's WD-40. And then the next time your knees come over to the left, leave them there, right? So that left heel is going to draw in a little bit towards the groin. Your right leg is just going to swing back behind you to wherever's comfortable. We're going to let the hands come to either side of that left knee to begin. And you're going to let your upper body just extend over that front leg and then round your spine and lower your head and come back to upright. So just easy does it back and forth. See if you can allow this to be almost like a flowing movement. If you want to begin to turn your torso a little bit to change the angle of the stretch, go right ahead. Maybe you want to turn and come forward over the front shin, or even twist and look behind you, looking over that left shoulder as you come into a little twisting extension back to the mat. If you find a spot that's giving you a good stretch and you want to hang out in that area for a little bit longer, definitely go ahead and do that too. Turn your attention to your own body and how it's responding to the practice this morning. Listen to your body. Give your body what it is calling for. So then next time you come to upright, we're going to swing the legs over in the other direction. So that right heel now is going to draw in a little bit. The left leg just sort of swinging back comfortably behind you somewhere. Let your hands come to either side of your right knee to begin. And we're going to extend the upper body over that front leg. And again, rounding and coming back up. So again, keep going. Easy does it. And again, if you want to change the direction of the torso coming forward, go right ahead. And again, if you find a particular stretch that's feeling good and you want to hang out there for a little while longer, go ahead. But continue to take nice deep breaths. Good, and then the next time you come to upright, we're going to swing the legs back to center and straighten them out in front of you. So from here, bend your right knee, right? Foot to the mat, right? We're going to either have that foot to the inside of the knee. If it's available to you, bring it to the outside of the knee. If it feels too restrictive, just leave the foot to the inside of the knee. You're going to take the left arm. It's going to wrap around that knee. The right hand is going to come to the base of the spine, yeah? I'm inhaling and I'm lifting through the crown of my head. At the same time, I'm flexing that left foot. And then exhaling, I'm turning and twisting to look over that right shoulder. So again, that hand to the base of the spine. See if that right shoulder can relax away from the ear. Right. That left arm, right, it can stay wrapped around the knee. If you can bring that left elbow to the outside of the knee, go right ahead. Only if that gives you better leverage in the twist, though. Otherwise, just leave it wrapped around. Yeah? Draw the belly in a little bit. See if that doesn't allow the spine to elongate, right? Lengthening, lifting through the crown of your head. And if that doesn't allow the twist to deepen a bit. Good, and then release that twist on the side. Come back to center, uncross your leg. Straighten it out, bend your left knee. Again, foot to the mat, either to the inside or to the outside of that right knee. Right arm now is going to wrap around the body. The left hand is going to come to the base of the spine. Inhaling, lifting through the crown of your head as you flex that right foot, and then exhaling, twisting, looking over your left shoulder. Good. Again, sometimes that left shoulder wants to kind of hunch up to the ear. Can you relax it back and down as you rotate? Right? Again, if that right elbow can come to the outside of the knee, if that gives you better leverage in the twist, go right ahead. Again, draw the belly in, lengthen the spine. And offer more depth to the twist. All right, and then release that twist and go ahead, come down back to center. Uncross your legs. From here, we're going to swing the legs right out from under us and come to a table posture. So wrists under shoulders, knees under hips and table. We're going to come into some cat-cow stretches, right? Again, wonderful way to bring some movement into the spine, gentle flexion and extension of the spine. So we're going to inhale, press the tailbone up towards the ceiling, arch your back, lift your head, and then exhale and tuck your tailbone under, rounding your spine and lowering your head. So keep going back and forth. Inhale as you come up. Exhale as you round the spine. Good, so keep going. Easy does it. Good, and then coming back to neutral, back to table. From here, take your left leg and extend it back behind you and curl your toes under, right? We're going to cross that left leg over the right, and then take a look past your right shoulder, right? So see if you can find that foot with your vision, yeah, as you look over your right shoulder. So we're just getting a lateral stretch here to the spine, or to the side body, a little lateral bend to the spine. If you're not feeling any sensation anywhere, you can try scooching your hip a little further out. Maybe pressing the hips to the left a little bit will draw some stretch into that left side body. And then come on back to center and back to table. And then take your right leg, extend it back, curl the toes under, cross it over your left, look past your left shoulder. Good, and then come on back to center and back to table. From here, then bring your knees together and your feet together, right? Bring your hands a little bit wider apart. We're just going to rock the hips from side to side. So now we just get a nice, easy opening in the outer hips. So move your hips in any way that feels good. You can just rock them back and forth. You can start to straighten your legs out a little bit as you go side to side. Maybe you want to sit back a little bit more towards your heels, or start to make little circles or semicircles with the hips, whatever's going to do it for you this morning. And give you a nice feeling, a nice stretch in the outer hips. Nice, and then come on back to center, back to table. Right? From here, then we'll make our way to downward facing dog. So back from table with wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, you're going to curl the toes under, lift the knees up off the mat, but for now, keep your knees bent and your heels up away from the mat. We want to keep the hammies out of the equation for the time being, so we can focus on some alignment principles, right? So let your abdomen press back towards your thighs, head down between your arms, sitting bones lifting and spreading apart from each other, right? Like you want to get that forward tilt action in the pelvis, yeah? Keeping that intention, go ahead and begin to straighten your legs. If it feels good to pedal your feet, go right ahead like you're walking in place, right? Pressing one heel down and then the other, go for it. If that brings a nice stretch into the back body, yeah? Remember, strong shoulders, you want to broaden the upper back, right? Notice the difference, right? So this is the unbroadened version of my upper back, and then I'm broadening the upper back. It's like my shoulder blades are wrapping around the side of my body, like my armpits are rotating to look at each other, right? Getting that strong shoulder alignment. And then I'm going to press both my heels down towards the mat, yeah? Getting that extension in the torso, reaching my tailbone back and up my shins, pressing back and up, right? It's going to activate the muscles in my legs. Nice. And then from here, we're going to walk the feet forward a couple of steps. We're going to walk the hands back. Just let the upper body relax, dangling in a ragdoll posture. So the knees bend as much as they need to be, and the feet as far apart from each other as they need to be, so that you can come into the forward fold comfortably and not strain your low back. So letting the arms just either hang there, if you'd rather cradle your hands in your elbows, if that would feel more comfortable, go right ahead. You can start to sway a little bit side to side or gently shake your head, whatever is going to do it for you to help let go of holding in the upper body. Neck and shoulders, such repositories for tension in the body. Can you take some nice deep breaths here in this forward fold? Nice, long, slow exhales. And just let the upper body go. Yeah. Relaxing the muscles in the neck. And as those muscles in the neck relax, see if you can start to feel the weight of your head gently bringing a stretch, bringing some tractioning into the neck. See if you can just let go and allow that to happen. And then from here, we're going to slowly roll ourselves up to standing. If you have low back pain, bring your hands to your thighs and press yourself up with a straight spine. Otherwise, knees bent, can roll yourself up to standing. Until finally the shoulders, neck, and head stack one on top of the other. And then come to the front of your mat. We'll do some variations of sun salutation. So, beginning with a standing sun salutation, insides of the feet parallel in Tadasana. Feet as close together as is comfortable for you. Weight distributed evenly across the bottoms of your feet, right? Balls of the feet and heels. Left and right, inside, outside. Yeah. Drop the tailbone and draw your belly in. Lift up and out through the rib cage. Shoulders relaxing and the crown of the head lifting. Inhale and extend your arms out and up overhead. Take a nice long gentle arc back. Exhale and swan dive forward. Head towards your knees. Inhale to a flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Hands to wherever, the mat, the shins, the knees. Right? Exhale back to a forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Extend the arms out and up, hands together to Anjali Mudra. Exhale, your hands to your heart. Again, inhale, turn the fingertips down. Extend out and up, long, gentle arc back. Exhale, swan dive forward, head towards your knees. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Extend the arms out and up, hands together. Exhale, your hands to your heart. Good. One more time. Inhale, turn the fingertips down, extend out and up. Nice, long, gentle arc back. Exhale, swan dive forward. Let your head come towards your knees. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. This time, swing your arms around behind you. Clasp your hands behind your back and straighten your arms and let your arms then extend up overhead. Good. Get that nice opening in the front of the shoulders. If your shoulders are tight and your arms are like here and your elbows are bent, grab a strap and bring a strap to your hands, right? Let your hands come a little bit wider apart. That'll give you a little bit more room to get a little bit more depth into that shoulder stretch. If you got the strap, then set it aside. If your hands are clasped, release your hands and swing the arms forward, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit back in that imaginary chair, weight back towards your heels. Good, spine elongated, spine in neutral. Yeah, shoulders relaxing away from your ears. Nice deep breath. Good. And then on your next inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, let the arms float out to the side and down. And then coming into a full sun salutation. Inhale the arms out and up, long, gentle arc back. Exhale, swan dive forward, head towards your knees. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold, fingers even with your toes. Inhale and step back with your right foot to lunge and look up. Exhale, step back with your left to plank. Inhale, either chaturanga, like we're doing a push-up, but with elbows close to the body and upward facing dog, curling your toes under. Exhale and down dog. Inhale and extend your right leg back and draw that foot all the way forward back to lunge. Exhale your left foot forward to meet your right. Inhale, reverse swan dive, extending the arms out and up, long, gentle arc back. Exhale, swan dive forward, head towards your knees. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold, fingers even with the toes. Inhale, step back with your left foot to lunge and look up. Exhale, step back with the right, plank. Inhale, either chaturanga or knees, chest, and chin of the mat. Inchworm forward, up dog. See if you can roll over the tops of your toes as you exhale to down dog. Inhale and extend that left leg back. Draw the foot all the way forward back to lunge. Exhale your right foot forward. Inhale, reverse swan dive, extending the arms out and up overhead, hands together to Anjali Mudra. Exhale, lower your hands past your face to your heart. Take a nice deep breath, and as you exhale, let your arms float to your side. Close your eyes for just a moment. And just notice sensations in the body after that series of sun salutations.